Hi everyone, I'm Miss Miriam, Children's Librarian at Diamond Branch Library, and I'm so glad that you tuned in today to Oakland Public Library's LGBTQ Family Pride Storytime. We have a lot in store for you today that I hope that you're gonna enjoy. First though, I'm wondering if you've seen that there are a lot of people right now out in the streets who are protesting and fighting for racial justice. And it could be that some of you kids and families have been writing letters and making signs and protesting also to create the change that you want to see in this world. Just over 50 years ago, there were protests in the streets that looked a lot like the ones that are happening now, but they were for LGBTQ rights. And there was one big protest called the Stonewall Riots. That is what we honor each year when we celebrate Pride as a community. There are a few books that have come out in the past year to celebrate 50 years of Stonewall, and if you want to learn more about Stonewall and the history of LGBTQ pride, you can find those books at the library. The Oakland Public Library is thrilled to offer this Pride Storytime today as a way to celebrate the beautiful diversity of our community. Rainbow families, we see you in the library, we honor you, we celebrate you, and we love you, and we really hope that you enjoy this story time today. To kick off our story time today, I'm pleased to introduce Miss Ashley, who is Children's Librarian over at the Lakeview Branch Library, and Miss Ashley has a very special rainbow song to share with everybody today. Happy Pride, everybody. See you in the library.
Hello everyone! My name is Miss Ashley. I'm the Children's Librarian at the Lakeview Library for the Oakland Public Library. And happy Pride! I'm so happy and thankful to be here with you all, and I'm going to teach you a song. So for this song, we all have to get up and move our arms up high, and we're going to put them down low, and we're going to wave them in a circle. And this song is called the Rainbow Roomba, and it's very similar to the Hokey Pokey. So if you know the Hokey Pokey, you can do this song. You're going to need a scarf. You can either use a scarf or you can use a washcloth or another piece of fabric. Okay, let's get started. You put your colors in, you put your colors out. You put your colors in and you shake them all about. You do the Rainbow Roomba and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, let's wave our colors up high, and then we're going to wave them down low. You wave your colors high, you wave your colors low. You wave your colors high and you shake them all about. You do the Rainbow Roomba and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, we're going to wave our scarves fast and wave them slow. One more time. Fast and slow. You wave your colors fast. You wave your colors slow. You wave your colors fast and you shake them all about. You do the Rainbow Roomba and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. All right, we're going to do something tricky. We're going to throw our colors up high and throw them down low. You throw your colors high, you throw your colors low. You throw your colors high and you shake them all about. You do the Rainbow Roomba and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Thank you guys. Good job moving around. All right, and I am going to introduce next. We have Persia, a drag queen. They're going to be doing story time fun with you. Thank you guys for joining me.
Hi, my name is Persia. Welcome to Drag Queen Story Hour. Today, I'm going to be reading one of my favorite books. I just got this, but it's definitely one of my favorites now. It's Frida Kahlo and Her Animalitos by Monica Brown and illustrated by John Parra. That's right, roll those R's, Parra. But before I get into this, I have a little surprise for all of you. I'm gonna do a little number. So before I read this, are you ready for a number? Well, let me change into something more comfortable and I'll meet you on the roof. Then, after that, I'm gonna go somewhere else, magical, and read you Frida Kahlo and her animalitos. Are you ready? I can't hear you. No, seriously, I can't hear you. So let's pretend that I can hear you. Are you ready? Are you ready? I think you're ready. See you on the roof.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter
Oh my goodness! I hope you enjoyed that. That was so much fun. So I got back into my first outfit. So let's get into the book. Again, this is one of my favorite books to read, and it's called Frida Kahlo and Her Animalitos by Monica Brown, illustrated by Joan Barra. Can you roll your R's? R's? Barra. It just so happens it's my last name too. It's crazy. Anyway, here we go. Are you ready? I hope you are. Frida Kahlo and Her Animalitos. This is the story of a little girl named Frida, who grew up to be one of the most famous painters of all time. Frida was special. This is also the story of 2 monkeys, a parrot, 3 dogs, 2 turkeys, an eagle, a black cat, and a fawn. They were Frida's pets, and they were special too. Oh, look at her. That's Frida right there, with her flowers in her hair, and all her animalitos, her little pets. Look at all those colors. Look at that old school camera right there. So beautiful. A pocket watch? Do you know what a pocket watch is? Just ask your parents. They should know. And if they don't, tell them to Google it, okay? Okay, here we go. Frida had a parrot named Bonito. Like her parrot, Frida was colorful. She liked to wear bold shades that celebrated indigenous Mexico and her own heritage. She lived in a house the color of the parrot's bright blue feather, La Casa Azul, where she grew up with her mom, dad, and sisters. So there's the parrot right there, look at that. And here's La Casa Azul. And look, there's an old school camera again. And those are her sisters. I'm assuming that's mom. And more pets, look at that. Right there, there's a rooster or something. Frida had a pet fawn named Granizo. Like her fawn, Frida had watchful, beautiful eyes. When Frida closed her eyes, she remembered her life as a little girl. There she is, little girl, and her dad. And look, camera. Frida was always with her father, a photographer. Camera. A photographer who taught her to look at the world through curious eyes. Frida and her father would walk to the park to collect bugs to look at under a microscope. Frida's father also taught her how to paint finishing touches on his photographs. Frida loved the small brushes and the beautiful colors. So yeah, and look at all the ants there. So pretty. And look, there's that special bond. And again, the camera. Oh, look, a camera. Frida had a cat with a black, shiny fur, the same color as her long, dark hair. Like a cat, Frida was playful, but as a child, Frida couldn't always play. When Frida was 6, she got very sick. She was in bed for a long time, but little Frida didn't get sad or bored. Instead, she used her breath to make mist on her window, and then she drew a door with her finger. Frida used her big imagination and curious eyes to walk out the door with a magical friend, a girl who danced and played like a kitten. Look at her. Even though she was in bed, in her room, she used her imagination to think about all these wonderful things she could be doing or did. And there's her imaginary friend, and that's her cat right there. So when you're bored, use your imagination. You won't be bored anymore. Frida was independent like a cat. Frida's sickness left one of her legs different from the other, and children made fun of her. But this didn't stop Frida from skating and riding bikes and rowing on the lakes of Chapultepec Park so that her leg could get stronger. Frida was not afraid to do things other little girls didn't usually do. She wore overalls and boxed and wrestled. Look at that. In Mexico, there's a beautiful park called Chapultepec, and that's where she did all the running and riding the bikes and rowing on the lake. And yeah, even though one of her legs was smaller than the other, she still didn't let that stop her from having fun. Look at her. Oh, look, there's a cat. Frida had two spider monkeys, Fulang Chang and Caimito del Guayabal. Like her monkeys, Frida could be mischievous even when she was a teenager. When Frida was 15, she went to a school called La Preparatoria and found a group of friends she loved. Like Frida, her friends were curious to learn all they could. Together, they read and studied and argued and sometimes got in trouble. Wearing matching caps, they rode monkeys through the halls of the Preparatoria and set off fireworks. I mean, that sounds like fun, but also very dangerous. Don't try this at home, people. But it does look like fun, huh? Where's my donkey? Anyway, here we go. Frida had an eagle named Gertrudis. Like her eagle, Frida's imagination could fly high. When Frida was 18, she was in a terrible accident, and once again, she had to be in bed for many months. This time, Frida didn't create a magic friend, she created art. Frida's mother made her a special easel and hung a mirror over her canopy bed so Frida couldn't paint. Frida used her imagination and curious eyes to do just that. Feet! What do I need you for when I have wings to fly? That's a direct quote from Frida. And look, there she is in her accident. She's laying in her bed, a brush in hand, and painting. She didn't let anything stop her. And if those weren't enough pets, Frida had 2 turkeys and 3 dogs. Señor Sokol, Señorita Capulina, and Señora Postil. Frida's turkeys were intelligent and sensitive, just like her. Like Frida, her dogs were warm and loving. When she was lonely or sad, she would wrap her arms around them and they would comfort her. Her Cholo dogs were the same breed that ran and hunted with the Aztecs thousands of years ago, and a reflection of Frida's heritage, of which she was very proud. Frida's dogs had no hair, but their bodies were warm, and Frida gave them great big hugs whenever she felt lonely or sad. There's her dogs right there. Look at the big turkeys. Okay, that was terrible. I know, but you know, I should tell you a joke, but I'll save that for later. So just remember the turkeys. I have a turkey joke. Frida's animalitos were spirited and entertaining, just like Frida. When her two spider monkeys were being good, Frida would hold them like babies. When they were being mischievous, they would steal socks and fruits and leap through the window so no one would catch them. Her parrot named Bonito liked to snuggle under the covers while Frida took naps and would do tricks at the dinner table for pats of butter. That's so funny. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have pets, and I'm sure maybe your cat or your dog, you know, they know when you have food or you're gonna go get food, and they try to act all nice, you know, try to trick you, but they're so pretty and cute that you sometimes, you give in. It's okay. Frida's animalitos played all day in the courtyard at La Casa Azul, the bright blue house on Londres Street. Her husband, Diego Rivera, even made the animals a pyramid to climb on so that her pets could roam freely. So there's the pyramid. Maybe some of you have been to Frida Kahlo's house, and right in the middle of the courtyard there's a huge pyramid, and this is the pyramid. And look at all her animalitos, all her pets. They're up on the tree. There's a dog. There's a turkey. When Frida painted her pets, her pets would keep her company, and Frida painted all the time. While the birds sang, the dogs barked, and the turkeys danced in the garden, Frida's animals were her children, her friends, and her inspiration. And there she is working really hard, and all her pets are all over her. And look at her jewelry. I love jewelry. Frida painted when she was sick and hurting, and Frida painted when she was happy. She also painted when Diego was gone and she was sad, but Frida was never really alone at La Casa Azul, bright blue house on Londres Street. She had her animalitos and herself, and she painted both. And there she is in bed, painting her animalitos and her environment. Look at the colors. There's a little design there from one of her paintings. We're almost there, people. Frida painted herself with Fulang Chang, playing with ribbons. She painted herself with Bonito, the parrot, and Señor Xochitl, the dog. She painted her black cat too, peeking over her shoulder. Okay. Her animals were very active. They love playing around a lot. Frida painted herself with all the pets she loved so much, and even butterflies and caterpillars. Her paintings were magic. Again, you could see how much she loved all her pets, her animalitos. There's that parrot. Cat. The monkey! And today, if you visit La Casa Azul in Coyoacan, outside of Mexico City, you might hear the sound of a bird or see a black cat jump from the pyramid that sits in the courtyard of the bright blue house on Londres Street, where Frida and her animalitos lived so many years ago. And look at all the visitors that come every year to see where Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera lived. I haven't been there yet, but hopefully soon. And that's the end. And that's actually a photograph of her and her animalito. Let's see. Frida Kahlo with Fulang Chang by Florence Arquin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Awesome. Well, I did promise a joke. I'm terrible at jokes, but here we go. So you saw the turkeys, right? Okay. So here we go. What did the turkey say to the computer? Come on. What did the turkey say to the computer? Google, Google, Google! I know, they're terrible jokes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading the book with me, or reading, the book. And I have one more number for you, and then I'm gonna say goodbye, but that's okay. Again, please be safe, be kind to your neighbors, and happy Pride.
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Sing boom, the sky up above. Sing boom is caving in. Wow, wow! You never been so nuts about a guy you wanna love. You wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over. And then shh, shh. It's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Sing boom, the devil cuts loose. Sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. You're all alone. And so peaceful until you ring that bell. Big bell. Shout and you yell. How you broke the spell. This is swell, you almost have a fit. This guy is coach and I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it! Till it's over. And then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Sing boom, the devil cuts loose. Sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. The sky moves in, the devil cuts loose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. When you fall in love.
Ha! You thought I was gone, but no, I'm still here. Happy Pride, everyone. remember, be mindful with your bodies and each other. Wash those hands and stay 6 feet away from people when you're out and about. So, I hope you enjoyed my book. Well, not my book, but the book I read, Frida Kahlo and her Animalitos, and my 2 numbers. Ooh, I'm so tired and sweaty. Ooh, but it's okay. It's for pride, right? Yes. So anyway, up next is the one, the only Annabelle. Are you ready for Annabelle? Well, I am. She is your librarian over at the Cesar Chavez branch of the Oakland Public Library. So, here she is. The one, the only, the magical Annabelle.
Gracias, Persia, por la introducción. Oh. Hey, everybody, it's Miss Annabelle. Thank you, Persia, for the introduction. All right, I'm going to read Julian is a Mermaid by Jessica Love. Jessica did the illustrations as well as the words, and it is published by Candlewick Press. I love the illustrations in this book. Julian is a Mermaid by Jessica Love. This is a boy named Julian, and this is his abuela. And those are some mermaids. Julian loves mermaids. Vámonos, mijo. This is our stop. Doesn't that look like the BART train? Abuela, did you see the mermaids? I saw them, mijo. Abuela, I am also a mermaid. I'm going to take a bath. You be good. Julian has a good idea. Aha. Yeah. Oh! Uh-oh. Come here, mijo. For me, abuela? For you, Julian. Where are we going? You'll see, says abuela. Mermaids, whispers Julian. Do you see something else too? Pulpitos, octopus, jellyfish, medusas, and a little shrimpy. Like you, mijo. Let's join them. Come on, Julian. And they do. There's our mermaid ladies. What happened to our swimmers? Anybody can be a mermaid. All right, everybody. Next up is Lola Day from the main library children's room. See ya.
Hello! I'm so happy to celebrate Pride with you. My name is Lola Day, and I want to start with a poem that is called Circle of Friends. All right. Let us pull together, neighbors and friends. Let our circle of unity go around and around again, because a full circle never ends. Yeah, you can end it with a big hug. Let's do it again. Let us pull together, neighbors and friends. Let our circle of unity go around and around again, because a full circle never ends. End it with a big proud hug. Hug yourself. All right. And next we can do an old favorite with a fun twist at the end. All right. So I'm sure everyone knows the more we get together. It's hard for people nowadays to get together with the ones that they love, but I know people are finding new creative ways, like doing online story times, like we are right now. All right. And getting together in this way makes us all happier. All right, so this is how we do more in American Sign Language. More. Together. We can do together. We bring our knuckles together. And friends. We learn friends from the poem we did. We can do your friends and my friends. Perfect. All right. And this is how we show we're happy. All right. Okay. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right. And a new way we can also sing it is we can say, the more we work together, the more we work together, the stronger we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we work together, the stronger we'll be. All right, yeah. Good job, you guys. Yeah. And I know it's so important to remember to work together. We can work together when we're happy during Pride, and sometimes when our lives are tough or when the world is tough. It's so important to remember to work together. All right, let's do that one more time. The more we work together, the more we work together, the stronger we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we work together, the stronger we'll be. All right, my friends. Give yourself a round of applause. All right, everybody, it was so fun. I hope everyone's doing well. Be well. Happy Pride. And yeah, remember to work together. All right. And next up, we have Naomi. They are the children's librarian at the Golden Gate branch. And yeah, have fun.
Everybody, my name is Naomi, they, them. I'm the children's librarian at the Golden Gate branch of the Oakland Public Library. And I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for joining us today for our Family Pride story time. Thank you also to Miriam and Ashley and Persia and Annabelle and Lola Day for making it so special. So I have one more book to share with you today. It's called Love Makes a Family by Sophie Beer and Dial Books for Young Readers, which is part of the Penguin Young Readers group. And it's about all the different kinds of families that people can have and all the kinds of love that they share together. Many different kinds of family configurations. Love is waking up bright and early. It's a big yawn. Love is baking a special cake. Love is knowing where everything is. Love is finding the biggest puddles. Splash. Love is lending a helping hand. Love is watching from the front row and clapping. Yay! Love is playing on the weekend. Love is making things better again. Where's the ice cream? Where did it go? The monkey has it. Love is washing away the day. Love is reading one more book. Love is chasing away monsters. And love is a kiss before bed. Can you blow a kiss? Mwah. Good night. And so thank you again for coming, friends. We can't wait to see you again at the library someday, and we're really happy to be able to get to share this fun story time with you. Happy Pride, whether you're celebrating in the streets or at home. We hope that you stay safe and take care. Bye.
Happy Pride!